first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. Confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. A call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news.
So, seeing this, alright, now I called up. Remember, double A, triple A, major. I'm skipping triple A. As you can see here, this now we'll see how long triple A can continue. Do you really think I'm ready to make the jump to triple A? I always like to say this, where is our triple A affiliate located?
Better news even than can initially be grasped.
For him to reply, you do not understand me, Mike. You're going to triple A. You're not going to triple A. You're being called up to Colorado. You made the Rockies roster. I guess it's showtime.
For a player this young, to go from Double A right to a major league roster is a rare and notable occurrence.
7-0 record.
A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
So I will be pitching for a major league team. You just see, skip all this stuff. Words, don't need to worry about that right now. We'll start floating. I'm not even part of that right now because I just started. Get ready. Get some contact hitting. Inducement. Yeah, so I'm in the majors, pitching and hitting because we're home. See, the boys stats 70.36 are
afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Colorado Rockies. Mike Rogers makes his big league debut right after this. Mike Rogers steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully he can settle down.
1 second.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. These Rockies guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
At the plate, Eric Sogard. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. 0-1, here it comes. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Rogers has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
The 1-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up. Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Dahl is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Justin Smoke.
He's set and the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Rogers has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Randall Grichuk as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Rogers makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games, and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I would be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Freddie Galvis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Is put in play to the right side of the infield.
Rogers brings it in.
Off balance throw
Rogers
gets
and
him.
Rogers.
Nice play there as the
two
side
Rogers
is retired.
on the same
1, 2,
team.
3 go the Blue Jays.
They're not really
We'll go
at
to the
all.
bottom of the second. No score. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
And
7, 8,
MLB
9.
28,
Bottom of the order
20.
set to go here in the third.
Hernandez.
As the Rangers.
Comes set.
From the
Here's the
outfield
nothing and
with
nothing pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
But that's 2018. This is 2019.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Same series.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Here's the catcher, Luke Maley. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slurve in there, strike 1.
Not that many professional baseball players actually throw a slurve.
Bases are
When
empty,
would I
1
see
man
him?
out.
I'll Google that up unless one
Fouled
of you
off.
guys wants to, and let me know in the comments below. How many professional baseball pitchers, as of now, in
Here it comes, 0-2.
this year,
And he lays off the slurve,
throws
1
a
and 2
slurve?
now.
And for any of you that don't know what slurve is, it's a mixture of a
Now a
curveball and
fastball
a
awfully
slider.
close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
And that's the second out. So here now's the pitcher, Thomas Pannone. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 45.
And here's a
The
fastball called for
pitchers
strike
in
1.
American League don't normally hit unless they're at a National League ballpark. So they may take some cuts in the batting cages before the game, just to get used to it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Rogers scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
See?
Blue Jays go
Rogers.
down in order. They still
Rogers.
trail 1-0.
The Rockies are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive
Well,
guys, and
that'll
we believe in
change,
ourselves,
Heidi.
but we're obviously not getting the results we need.
I think that's
Now, one
how-
coach told me
I
that
don't know.
despite the numbers being what they are,
Yeah.
he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Rogers.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Yep, that was Heidi.
Here's the pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Still getting used to the pitching.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Galvis. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number
That's
1.
alright.
so he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting.
Mom, a pitcher.
Stepping in, Jonathan Davis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Because no one was trying to go there.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Now batting.
Here's Eric Sogard as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft. Vladimir
Guerrero Jr. will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a glove flip for 1. Relay to Reynolds, and they get 2.
And just like that, and set the over.
Here's Justin Smoke now, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Looking at his career totals, Smoke is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a... Leading off the inning, Randall Grichuk, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Randall Grichuk.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. A pause, and the 0-2.
Nope.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Story will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Second baseman's name.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
My last name is Rogers. But we're not related at all.
Galvis behind 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Speed it up to about 90.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Blue Jays. The left fielder.
In there for strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And it's only the 5th.
Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Pop out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 1, the Jays. Now at the plate, Mike Rogers.
The pitcher, Mike Rogers.
Trying to get my first major league
First
hit.
pitch coming. Here it is.
Pitcher.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first takes care of him.
That's all right.
Two very quick outs to start the home fifth. Next to bat for Toronto, Luke Maile. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
That was only 88.
I'm set with the 0-1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
89 there.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches
Because
right
I
there, and
literally just
see you later.
pulled up
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the
From
zone. It's
double
ball
A.
1.
So it's my first game.
That's wide, 2-0.
Haven't had that.
Can't
much
allow
time
yourself to lose
uh,
focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Blackman is
work on
under
my
it.
Mechanics yet.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Davis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. On, he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to
Just
try and drive the
making him
baseball
pop
right
up.
here.
And Desmond will
Striking
make
out.
the catch, and that
Striking
ends
out.
the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Digging in to try it again, Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Rogers is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and
He's
misses
like,
that he
was
did early
inside,
on in
man.
this game.
Come on, give me
So
the
we
ball.
got him looking there.
But
Eric
nope.
Sogard goes down for the first out in the 7th inning.
Now batting. Number
First
27.
pitch on its way.
Made
Grounded
this
foul
big
off to the
ground
right
out
and over
into the
toward the
plate.
dugout.
Then I fully lost it, struck him out. Talking about Carrera Jr.
Hit to the mound. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Got him out again. Making him 0 for 3.
Digging in, Justin Smoke. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Justin.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Get
No
up.
runs, 2 hits,
Make him
1
take a
error
pitch.
thus far for Toronto. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
There we go.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Desmond will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The pitcher, Mike Rogers, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right
By
here.
getting him in. By hitting him
First
without
pitch
kill.
of the at-bat. On, he pops it up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Still getting used to it. I'm used to pitching, not hitting yet, so. Pick
Ready on
still
0-2.
taking a little bit.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
That's alright.
Standing in, Rendell Gritcher. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
Tying
Looks
run
like
stands
he
on
struck me
deck,
out.
but
I'll
it'll only
strike
matter
this
if the
out.
guy in the box
Like
can
that.
get on base.
And I'll
Yeah, and that
strike
has to
you
be
out.
his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Story brings it in.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Grounded. Baseline. Reynolds is right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Come on.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1-2. Striding in to start the 9th, Luke Maile, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That was close. Could have went either way.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Lifted into center field. Desmond giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Number 13 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
This is foul right side.
Making him work.
1 out, nobody on.
Making him tired.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Making my MLB debut.
So striding forward now, Jonathan Davis. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Desmond sprinting after it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
A 2-0 finish today. The Rockies claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Mike Rogers earns his first win of the season as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon.
Could have done better, but you do what you do.
A major league pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment.
Literally, I just wanna.
A pitcher receives
keep
kudos
pitching
from
and
his
pitching and
coach after a
pitching.
memorable appearance.
And we're at Chicago. Hopefully I'll be pitching at Chicago. If not, that's alright. Get a durability up. Love how it looks like I already have gray hair, but I don't. I would, but I don't need 100 pitches to get the guys out. The two Rogers are talking. Brendan Rogers and Mike Rogers. That's something you don't hear all the time, unless
A player
they're
receives
related.
a check-in from one of his coaches.
I want to work on my K's through 9. Brendan Rogers is batting 6th and Mike Rogers is batting 9th, but he spells it R-O-D-G-E-R-S. I spell it G-O-R. R-O-G-E-R.
From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game.
So yeah.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The
Yeah,
first
at
pitch
least
coming,
he's back
here
in
it
New
is.
York. That's why I like.
0-1 the count.
I grew up a Yankee
Now, boys, we
fan.
take a look at the Rockies'
With
starting
Derek
play here
Jeter,
tonight. They come off another
Jeter.
loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a
Jose
struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well.
Mark
They'll find a
Teixeira.
way to regroup. They have to find a way
Like
to
the
play a
old-
little bit more
when they were
fundamentally
still
sound. Start there
in
first.
the old Yankee Stadium. But
Here
for my
comes the
21st
0-2
and
pitch.
22nd
Rounded
birthday,
softly down the line
I
toward
actually
first.
went to Yankee Stadium and watched both games live. It was just the thrill of being there. My 22nd birthday, I was right on the wall. It was so much fun. But my first ever Major League
Hey, I'm
Baseball
biased
game
to the hitter
was the
right
Mets
now.
game versus
Keep
the
frustrating
San
that pitcher.
Francisco
Foul
Giants.
12 of these things
And
off.
the
He's going to
Giants
miss over the heart of the
won
plate
it
at some
in
point.
13 innings.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a
literally
good job
me
to
and
get
my
the bat on that
father
one.
Literally caught the last train back to New Jersey. Well,
The
back
0-2
to Penn
once
Station.
more. Misses, that's ball
Otherwise,
1.
we would have been stuck
Boy, not
there,
what you
and it
want
was
coming
like
out of the
school
gate
night
as a
and
pitcher,
everything.
right? You don't want to have to show
But that's how much
all
I
of your
cared
pitches this
about
early on in the
baseball.
game,
I
but
just
that's a
loved it.
quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? Use a lot of your pitches, and the more
got that.
pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And that's the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
What can you do?
Stepping up now, Juan Lagares. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. No balls and a strike to count.
Looks like he sucks at home. Especially with that swing.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Michael Conforto.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Next up for New York, Wilson Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Make it seem like I'm not going for him, and I'm nowhere.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he takes strike 2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses,
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
Strikes out.
Down in order go the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score. In now for Colorado, Mike Rogers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rogers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Plus, as a pitcher, you're not that fast unless somehow
good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
At the plate, Carlos Gomez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. In there, 0-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Story picks it up, and quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adeiny Echeverria, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Where the pitcher, the batter is, behind him you'll see a little TV screen type thing. Has my
Fouled
picture
away.
on it. Has all my
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column.
pitch count, everything like that. That's so cool.
Hit on the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
And the who's up next?
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So here's the Mets pitcher, Jason Vargas. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning.
Shows the line score as well. Love that. TV right there.
From the stretch. Slurve in there, strike 1. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Popped up. Walters is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Nothing, man.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. It's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Yep. You read my mind. Try throwing it coming off throw.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Threw his time off from 2 fastballs, then off speed. Probably was expecting.
Ready now, Mike Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
It makes me check. Why, I don't know.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
No, how'd they got that out?
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
You would think he would have swung at that, but guess not.
Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
That was right there. Borderline call.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch, grounded to short.
Story brings it in.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Here's Carlos Gomez.
Leading up for the Mets.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. A dive, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
I don't know how that counted as a
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And into bat next, the slick fielding shortstop, Adeiny Hechavarria. In there at the letters 0-1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack. Looking, getting. If there's something.
And that is through into right field for a single.
First baseman should have.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
He'll check in here at 277. 1 home run and 23 driven in. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Robinson Cano. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
Come on, Robbie.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
And
no runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
Whatever worked for you.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Desmond, and the inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Rogers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Juan Lagares.
Leading up for the Mets.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Daniel Murphy.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Ready once again, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Michael Conforto.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's
your
happened
guys.
in the past. Every team goes
They
through it
freaking
where
suck.
everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Everybody can leave now. Game's
Into the
over.
box now, Peter Alonso. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he takes ball 1. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2.
I know it's the Ethan.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
There's ball 4.
There you go.
At the plate, Carlos Gomez.
Now batting. The left
Here's
fielder,
the first pitch to him.
Carlos.
Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn.
Like I said, game's over.
Digging in once again, Mike Rogers. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Swing and a liner. Foul.
They think I'm gonna punt? No. Why would I punt? I want to swing.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side,
Just
and
like
no
that,
one
I
can
got
get
first
there
hit.
as it falls. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now
First
with
major
one
league
away.
hit.
Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career.
Why should
One
I,
for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Punt. The guy over
The
to
1-2.
third when I can literally hit a single.
Pulled toward
Okay,
right
now
center field. Calling for it, Conforto. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
5-0 lead.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David
Which I
Dahl.
have.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in.
The only reason why the pitchers wear the jackets to keep their
Now
arm
the
warm.
1-1 pitch. A little roller toward the hole.
At least I think.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left.
leading up.
Here's Echeverria now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And a good throw gets him one gone. Jed Lowry will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Jed
Lifted in the
Lowry.
air out to right. Blackman is under it. Makes the play,
I
and
still
there
have
are 2
3
gone
pitches
now.
till I'm at 100.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far this week.
He brings it in, and the Rockies will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Colorado Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mike Rogers earns the win, his second, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Jason Vargas pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
I don't really need sponsorship stuff. Don't really play Diamond Dynasty. Only really wrote to a show. Gotta edit my equipment. I'm gonna
A
pitch
pitcher is encouraged to
one more
keep
game.
looking for improvement.
Well, actually do this, then call it. Probably. Two outs. Bases loaded. Struck him out on 3 pitches looking. That's alright. He thought that was high, but who cares? That's alright. No. That was close though. That was a good pitch to swing at. Possibly hit out of the park. Borderline call. Another borderline. But that was a bit outside, so. They don't know what to do with this slurve. Gonna call it a video here. Be back on in a little bit. Just gonna check some stuff out first.